Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot, and this the weekly love tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. So we're going to get right into your reading, Pisces. If you're interested in the general outlook for the week, you can go ahead and check that video out. That should be up on my channel now. Every Wednesday, I read for all the water signs, general and love. So, Pisces, you are up. Take a moment. Sit back, relax. Remember, folks, that these readings can't resonate with everyone and that you may even only just resonate with a portion of it. But you are here and you're here for a reason. So enjoy the reading. And anything that doesn't apply or speak to you, just leave that on the table. All right, guys, let's cut your deck. And we're going to be pulling cards for you and the other person in this connection. All right, so let's get right into it. We have Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, Three of Wands, and Nine of Pentacles. That's your energy, Pisces. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, Three of Swords. Wow, a betrayal. Magician energy. And Four of Wands. This is all your person's energy, all right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have that King of Cups energy. Wow. All right. King of Cups is there to remind us who's in charge. All right. Who's in charge? So Pisces, you're coming in with Wheel of Fortune energy. Then your person is coming in with Eight of Pentacles. So they're busy. All right. This week, they're really, really busy. They're at work all day, every day. Wonder why, right? I wonder why. Let's think about this because there's a shadow energy here to this work. It doesn't feel like super innocent, like, oh, I'm just going to work. And the reason why I say that is because I look forward to this Three of Swords, and there's some treachery here. There's some betrayal. You come into this week with a Wheel of Fortune, and Wheel of Fortune showed up for one of the other readings earlier. I think it was Cancer. And sometimes the Wheel of Fortune turns and brings events into our life that on the surface don't seem very fortunate, right? They may be quite difficult or even painful, but they may indeed sort of reveal something, or, you find out the reason for that event later on down the line. And in fact, it was something that needed to happen, and that was good that it happened. And that's what it feels like to me, Pisces. Something goes on for you this week that kind of changes everything, right? And changes your whole outlook on this connection. Yep, Two of Wands. You wanted to move forward, I believe, and then, oh, wow. You wanted to move forward, and then you found out something. This person hasn't been honest with you at all. All right, something comes in for you this week that really lets you know this. Three of Swords twice in the reading. Absolute betrayal. Let's go deeper. All right. Page of Wands. You're quite naive. This is somebody you've known for a long time too. All right. This is somebody that I'm going to say you perhaps had some kind of, perhaps even a long-term friendship with. But they betrayed the hell out of you when it came to love. Right? They were completely, like, there's a dishonesty here, and they know it. And it's been going on for quite a while. This is not new, but this Wheel of Fortune event that comes in, you're kind of like, what? You come into this week with this. I think up until now, you've been a little bit naive, maybe even excited to sort of move forward. People have been probably telling you, look, watch out, Pisces. And you're like, nah, I don't want to hear it. There's a bit of that attitude there. The person, when you see them, you look at them and you feel like they're really responsible. You feel like they're really, powerful, secure, stable, right? They present with this energy, and then this thing comes in. This event comes in this week. And, man, it just feels like everything changes. It all comes out pretty good in the end. This feels like listen, Pisces, this feels like a connection that wasn't meant to be anyway. Okay? Because you really don't come out of this that hurt. There's not a whole lot of hurt here. you're kind of moving on with, I'm looking ahead to that Nine of Pentacles. You're moving on with some money, and you're doing really well. You're feeling good. You're looking good. Like you're not really all that devastated. But there is a betrayal here, because when they see you, they see a betrayal. Now, this could be vice versa. You may have betrayed them. Okay, there may have been something that you did that betrayed them. In any case, if anyone is hurt here, it's them. Devil energy comes in. Interesting. For you, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you kind of like, listen, this feels to me, Pisces, like this person is someone who's very talented. Okay, they're very crafty. They have a gift of gab. They're very seductive. Okay, and they know it. Right? Nevertheless, I think what comes in for you this week, this is quite an interesting reading, Pisces. I think it's quite secretive. I'm not sure that they know what you know about them. It comes across to me, Pisces, that they continue to have quite an arrogant sort of attitude. They're going to work. Like I said, you guys may even work together, but they're going to work, like as if nothing's wrong, just tinkering away. They continue to maintain sort of like this attitude of, just being on top of everything, Meanwhile, they do know that they've betrayed you. They know that they've been betraying you. If you were dating this person, if this is a dating relationship, they've been cheating. And up until now, I think, it isn't until this week that you find out. Now, with regard to the relationship, how do you feel? You present with Three of Wands energy, and it feels like you're like, hang on, you know what? I think I need more information. You might not be ready to believe it, and that's why you may not be as hurt as it seems you should be, right? Again, Six of Cups is there. Now, for some of you, Pisces, this person betrayed you with someone that was very close to them. I do feel like for some of you, this wasn't necessarily just a person who's playing the game, who's got game and playing the field and getting as many suitors and lovers as they want. No, they betrayed you with somebody who was, in fact, very close to them, who they have a long-term connection with. I believe that you know this person for quite some time as well. It seems to be that there's a lot of history here. It's not necessarily bad per se, but it doesn't have the makings of a relationship because this betrayal is there. There's a distrust here. There is a lie, right? There is a lie here somewhere. And yet you're waiting for more information. You're trying to get info. Knight of Swords, you're trying to get that info. But yeah, but you're not heartbroken. This is my thing. You're just not heartbroken. It feels like perhaps you should be, but it's just not there. It feels like you kind of just move on. You're like, okay, bye. It's all right. No, no hard feelings sort of thing. It's not strange. I don't want to say it's strange vibe, but it's an unusual vibe. For some of you, this might be a polyamorous situation in terms of you and your person may have multiple people that you're involved with and you know about it, right? So the energy that's coming through here is not a general sort of jealous, possessive energy. King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck and can be quite jealous and possessive, but although I do not feel that here necessarily. But I do feel there's a lie here. There's a lie here with this person, a heavy lie. And it's just not in the area that you assume it to be. Okay, it might not be exactly the cheating part. It may be the nature of who they were with. For instance, Pisces, you may have an open relationship with someone, with this person, if you're resonating with this reading. And yeah, you both agree that you can see other people, etc., as long as it's just, for fun and nothing serious. And this person goes ahead and sees an ex, and it is very serious. So this is what I mean by there's a lie here somewhere. it's not so much on the surface here. It's not so much about the seeing somebody else or being involved with somebody else per se, but it could very well be, and I do feel strongly, the nature of the involvement. Somewhere there is deception, there is a lie. And this is another reason why you're not really coming across here as super blown apart and upset, but you are absolutely wanting more information. Page of Wands shows that you are you're into this may be a new type of relationship for you, or this may be something that you've always done, but you're into it, right? It's different. So there's an air here of an unconventional type of relationship that on the surface, things are going on that everybody else would assume is the problem, but the lie is a lot deeper, and you're going to know what it is. You absolutely need to find out. And again, this is not the end all and break all. There is a Four of Wands here and a Nine of Pentacles. I think you and this person eventually will talk and probably redefine the boundaries of your relationship. I don't see this as a deal breaker here necessarily, Pisces. I just don't. I don't see it as a deal breaker. But yes, a very unconventional relationship that's going through a test. Okay, that's what this is. A very unconventional relationship that's going through a very particular test. And the way you guys handle it will depend whether or not this twin flames sort of journey continues. Hyena and earthworm. The earthworm is kind of a novice, right? Obviously earth energy, but everything that the earthworm does is right now is fraught with fear and sort of insecurity. It's brand new. It's trying something really, really brand new. And, there's a lot associated with that in terms of being surrounded by people who already know what they're doing. So again, this does feel like, Pisces, like the kind of relationship that's new to you. And it's not necessary, and so what's happening here, this will be new territory for you and your person. Let's come to this hyena energy. Hyena, right, is associated with sarcasm, right? The lowest form of wit. So this is fire energy, but this is someone who's really harboring a lot of pain, a lot of anger, a lot of insecurity. This is the person that makes those jokes that are really, really difficult to hear. Oftentimes very self-deprecating, but not funny. The hyena laughs, but laughs in an effort to sort of really cover up some serious kind of pain, I want to say, internal pain. And certainly some insecurity and issues with self-esteem. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out your oracle cards. This is an interesting reading, Pisces. This is for Pisces, as I say, that's going through a very unconventional relationship and some tricky times and some tricky tests here to see if the boundaries and, sort of the groundwork and structure that you guys have set up is going to work going forward. So we have Spirit of Time. Spirit of the Grim Reaper, damn, Spirit of the Shoreline. Illusion, endless waiting, Spirit of Time, this is like illusion, again, an illusion of freedom here, but is it free if people's feelings are hurt, if the truth is not really the truth? Spirit of the Grim Reaper. So we have here death, ending, a winter. Okay, so something about this relationship is ending. As I say, I think the boundaries of this relationship, the ground rules will need to be changed. And here we have Spirit of the Shoreline. Calm, tranquil, relaxing, coming in. There may indeed be some relaxing times ahead. As I said, this doesn't necessarily feel like a deal breaker. It feels like a rejudging. Right? It feels like you're having to re-establish certain boundaries, talk about certain things, because these feelings are new and they're only coming up as this experience is carrying on, as the events happen, all right? So there's a lot of communication that needs to happen. Again, not a deal breaker, but a very unusual relationship. I mean, is it very unusual? There are a lot of different types of relationships nowadays. But when I say unusual, I should correct that to say a non-traditional, perhaps a polyamorous, perhaps a relationship that involves others, right? Or an open relationship, not committed physically, but committed through the heart. Whatever the nature is, it is somewhat unorthodox or something that is not what we would normally consider a one-on-one committed relationship, and it has a lot of different rules to it. And here in this scenario, Pisces, it is time to reevaluate those rules and see what actually works for you. All right, guys, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. Cross watchers, thank you for joining me. Every Wednesday, I read for the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the general reading, which should be up now, and all of the love readings. But please join me next week. All right, if this didn't resonate for you, perhaps the reading next week will resonate. But for right now, I wish all of you love, life, and happiness, and I hope to see you all at the next reading. Please consider hitting like, subscribing, notifying, or claiming this reading in the comments and letting the collective know what you're going through today in your love life. All right, Pisces, have a good week. Bye-bye now.